Republican Common Core. And I Told You So by Chuck Suter of constitutionalwar.org. Yeah, there is a big I told you so because, well, I told you so. And I know some ladies out there, and I won't mention your names and all that, but we've all encountered getting blocked on Facebook and etc. by you and some others when, you know, we want to stand up against the establishment of our own party that is really just selling us out, treating us like the star football player does to the girl he takes on a date and then goes in the locker room just twirling that bra around his finger and slap it up on the locker room wall, and everybody has a good old laugh because it's exactly the way the establishment Republicans are using you conservatives out there who are well-intentioned. And then we know, of course, there are some amongst our ranks who are not well-intentioned. But it was, hey, Chuck, lay off this Common Core bill. It's good. It's going to be the first step in the wrong direction for, I don't know how, then we'll do a U-turn and there's an on-ramp, and if you are friends with the establishment, you don't have to pay the toll for the toll road. I mean, like, what is the logic here? It's absolutely maddening. But yeah, you know, thank you to Valley Bubeck and Nicole Revels and other activists all across the state that did stand up and did speak out against this horrible piece of legislation that is Common Core. It's just rebranding of the name, kind of like Mike Huckabee wants to do. Mike Huckabee, the same Mike Huckabee who raised taxes when he was governor of Arkansas, says we need to just rebrand Common Core, and we'll be speaking at none other than Mark Harris's church, First Baptist Church, Charlotte. Unfortunately, the guy I'm supporting in 2016, or at least am up until this point, is also going to be speaking there. Come on, Ted Cruz, man. What do you? I mean, dude, don't do that. That's wrong. Anyways, back to this. I don't know. Anybody want to hear what Pat McCrory has to say about it? Roll the clip.
But I got to talk about Common Core.
Yeah.
Because you've been a big supporter of Common Core.
I'm a supporter of Common Core, but I also recognize the testing aspect needs some revision and change. The title of the bill of Common Core says we're eliminating Common Core. If you read the bill, it doesn't eliminate Common Core. It reviews Common Core, and only the State Board of Education, with Bill Covey as its chairman, can change Common Core.
But they set up a special committee.
That's right. Pat McCrory says he is a big supporter of Common Core, and we did not get rid of Common Core with this bill. And I'm the Republican governor, and Phil Berger is the leader of the Senate, and he's a Republican, and Thom Tillis leads the House, and he's a Republican, and we've got the Republican court. We've got a super majority, and we're keeping Common Core because activists out there, those who like to attack me and say, I'm just stirring it up, I'm just causing trouble. Let me tell you what. I don't do this because, like, I think I'm so smart and it's all about Chuck. I pretty much rely on everybody else that has a lot of case study, you know, all the gray hairs down here in Charlotte that I know at my tea party. And not all you guys have gray hair. Some of you have no hair. But I listen to those who have been with McCrory and helped him in his first campaign, helped Tillis back in the day, who knew about John Rhodes and fought against Tillis when he ran against him. And I take their information and their wisdom. I listen to the wisdom of these elders of our community who know what's going on. And I don't just, it's not one person. It's whenever I come up with a topic that I'm going to discuss, it is being hammered. Yo, Chuck, listen, here, there, everywhere, this is what's going on. And I listen to these guys. And obviously I have my own opinions and stuff. But if I'm the only one thinking it, I usually ain't reporting it because maybe I could be wrong. Well, when I report something, you show me. You show me the video where I've reported something that was wrong. I am giving you a big "I told you so" that Thom Tillis, Common Core Thom Tillis, Common Core Phil Berger, and Common Core Pat McCrory just gave you Common Core, and are going to teach your children about all kinds of pornographic sexual expressions, and I'll leave it at that, and how to add by taking this number here to this number and then this, and then proceed with a bunch of other numbers. And Caution is the group that you should come to in Charlotte and take a listen to the speakers that we have, and somehow you divide that by 7 and get your answer for 1 + 1 is 2. Let me give you a little bit of math that doesn't deal with Common Core. Thom Tillis plus Pat McCrory equals a liberal, progressive, pro-Agenda 21, communist light government. And if you want conservatism, if you want that Calvin Coolidge, that Ronald Reagan conservatism, they're not your guys. And, you know, get mad at me for the write-in John Rhodes thing if you want, if you're out there. That's fine. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to expose these criminals. And you go ahead and you stand up for Common Core Thom Tillis. You campaign for him. And if you guys win, well then, sad day for our state when conservatives bow down to somebody who pushed through Common Core. I can only do what I can do. And I can only be a vessel, a bullhorn for what's on the minds of a lot of people who have been around a lot longer than me, and can influence me in my thoughts and in my videos, and I thank them tremendously for that. I thank all the new groups that are springing up all across the state, all the good Tea Party groups out there that have gotten more determined and not looking to compromise, and that really want to fight Common Core and stop Common Core and not carry the cape of the King Tillis and or Mr. McCrory. It's a sad day for the state. There's a lot of those though, so just pull your kids out of public school and you won't have to worry about it. One last thing I do want to point out is Dan Forrest says, you know, hey, I know I took all the resources from a lot of Tea Party groups to run for a position that is kind of a meaningless position, but as I serve as Lieutenant Governor, I will be able to be a bullhorn, which he's not for you. He'll be able to be a bullhorn for you if you wanted to be. I am a bullhorn for you, or at least what you say you're about, and he is not. But it's very unfortunate, you know. Dan Forrest said 95% of Common Core is good, and I really wanted to make a video calling him out. I didn't because I didn't want to upset a lot of people. Yes, I make those judgments. Believe it or not, it seems like I just upset people. I didn't want to upset a lot of people. Well, I can assure you that without any worry, without any fret, I can honestly tell you that Dan Forrest is as fake as a $3 bill. Dan Forrest isn't out there standing up against the governor and or the Speaker of the House and making sure that Common Core is defeated. Quite the contrary. He's in line for whatever position they're going to put him in next, and he'll give you some window dressing, and he'll be your buddy, and he'll do an interview with me and say he's against toll roads and Common Core, and then I put that interview out, and hey, he's got his bases covered. He's twirling that bra around his finger in the locker room, and up against the locker, and all the guys say, man, oh dude, you're so cool. Way to go, buddy. You really took those Tea Party morons for a ride. Well, that statement's only true if they actually do. And I hope that they don't, you know, because, I mean, I don't get it, you know, gotta support Dan Forrest no matter what. Support Tillis, and don't write in John Rhodes. Writing in Rhodes is just a horrible idea. I mean, we've got some good Republicans. They're a little bit progressive, but I mean, you know, we just got to keep defending them. And I wish Romney was president. If he runs again, I'll vote for him. And McCrory's not all that bad. Tillis, we got to get Tillis elected.